Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Swing and a miss! A no-hitter in the WPIAL championship game!
The Mohawk Warriors have knocked off the four-time defending champion and are champions again.
The Shenango Wildcats are the WPIAL champions!
Elwood City, WPIAL champions for the first time in school history!
Cox with it. Cox all the way in the jam again! The Red Hurricanes storming their way to another title. Swing and a miss! A one-hit masterpiece.
Turn. Vegas and Maples keeping themselves coming near side. Can they hit him? No! He got in! Will he get it? Win the state championship!
Strike three called. Put another notch in the belt. Memorial Spartans three-peat.
And Neshannock is the 2021 2A Girls Champion.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Check 1, 2.
Check 1 2 test. Check check.
I should have just stopped out after that the other day.
Check check 1 2 test. Check.
Yes, we are. Coming to the volleyball. Yeah, it's deliberate. I'm not paying food. I'm paying this out. Pay out questions. Thank you. And I'm not making about slightly, but like, you know, nice to have. Nice. For this week back, and left up an island. And you don't think like, sure it would be down the road, maybe. Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to be to make it so it is a broadcasting site. Let's pick the site. What I have this here to the record. Slow. About 2 hours every night. Well, it's just really yeah. What? I get, yeah. So somebody. Right. Everything's tough. Oh yeah, they'll buy no matter what. So, right. So they're ridiculous. How good. Maybe it's not gonna prove probably not quite, but this is kind of close. It's in one out of the two. That's all they beat Wilmington. Um, all of this. It's gonna be one of the better ones in the street now. Oh yeah.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity is really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kurtwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kurtwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kurtwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Swing and a miss! A no-hitter in the WPIAL championship game!
The Mohawk Warriors have knocked off the four-time defending champion and are champions again.
The Shenango Wildcats are the WPIAL champions!
Elwood City, WPIAL champions for the first time in school history.
Cox with it. Cox all the way in the jam again! The Red Hurricanes storming their way to another title. Swing and a miss! A one-hit masterpiece.
Turn. Vegas and Maples keeping themselves coming near side. Can they hit him? No! I think he got in! He's down! Wilmington has won the state championship!
Strike three called. Put another notch in the belt for Laurel Spartans three-peat.
And Neshannock is the 2021 2A girls champion.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet. sophomore Caitlin Freeze, one of the outside hitters. So another sophomore, Bella Parad, as a defensive specialist, also in the rotation, as is fellow sophomore Kat Nativio. For Coach Greg Dugan of Shenango, as they're being announced out on the court, in the rotation, freshman Hannah Kraus as a middle blocker. The senior setter, Cassidy Peters, junior libero, Ashley DeCarbo, and a whole slew of juniors. Junior Julia George, Emily Fredrizi, Ashley DeCarbo, and Angelina Butchley, and sophomores Elise Lenhart, Maria Bryant, Maddie Long, sophomores in the rotation for Coach Dugan.
Well, trying to get one of these volleyballs that Shenango's throwing up in the crowd here, but we're not pretty enough. Let's see if we can see if they'll throw us.
I mean, you had a great chance of being given a Player of the Game award if you're going to throw a volleyball up our way.
Yeah. Here it comes. There you go. Oh, almost. Nope, not yet.
One last chance at it. Will Cassidy Peters give us the shot?
We got 2 chances, and now 1. Nah, they're going for the student section.
I don't blame him. Go.
Oh, yeah.
Student section and
moms and parents.
And we're glad that we can have all the parents here. And we're glad you're watching us, whether it's on YouTube at lcsportsnet.com or on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. And thanks for checking in to us.
Yeah, actually, one time I did get a shirt at Seneca Valley. Me and Sam Hall were broadcasting, and they were tossing shirts out. And Sammy Hall stuck the hands up, and sure enough, we got them.
I tried to get us the first game of the actually it was these two teams on the football field try to get some of the footballs being thrown from the Neshannock cheerleaders. We were no dice on that one. So we're 0 for 2 in that regard, Lee. Hopefully, though.
Sorry. Always nice to try, though.
Well, we'll get something by the end of the year, and all we're caring about now is having a good match here this evening. Early in the year, I know these, the girls have played with each other a lot over the course of the summer and into the early fall. You've gotten some time in tournaments, but it is definitely a different atmosphere, and you're going to have a lot of adrenaline pumping early. What's one of the big keys that you're looking for from these teams here, especially in the early sets?
Yeah, you definitely you want to limit the mistakes as much as possible, James, and you don't want to be falling down by 5-6 points to either one of these teams, because if you do that, it's going to be very, very tough to come back.
So the officials did not change from the JV game.
No, they don't usually do. Don't usually.
No, okay.
No, they usually just stay on.
Oh.
At least everywhere I've gone, anyways, they just stay on and they just switch positions.
Well, I guess we won't see the switching of positions on the bench either with the new protocol, and it sounds like that's going to be there to stay anyway.
Yes, the coaches like that too. I'm not used to it because I'm waiting for them to switch.
And they don't.
No, it's something new.
Nice student section behind the Shenango bench. So our officials tonight are Donetta DuPont will be up on the platform, Deb Rona down on the floor, and yeah, you got to give a shout out to the unofficial officials who are working the lines. That's number 14 in white, Allie Price, who's going to be one of the lines judges on the Shenango side, and on the Neshannock side is fellow freshman Janie Lynn Street.
Yeah, they got the short straw.
You want somebody that you can trust out there, so I think that also speaks volumes, though.
Yeah, knows the game and, all that good stuff, yeah.
They get the rotations figured out, and Shenango will check in their libero at Ashley DeCarbo. And now Neshannock's good. Morozak will check out, and libero Jenna Gleese will check in. Neshannock in the grays. Shenango in the blue, serving first as they go right to left. The jump serve from Fredrizi, controlled by Addie Watts. To be back hit from the libero, and Gleese well off the mark with that one. An early point coming for Shenango.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get into it a little later on. Some of the basketball players are playing volleyball for this Neshannock team. Made it to the state final.
Watts to Nogue, those two of them right there. Cross-court shot, and it does get the back line. Good swing there to get the kill. I believe that was Zan Quat.
Thought maybe that was going to get the out call, but did get back line, so good recovery there, 1-1.
Is Bradley.
Yeah, our basketball star, Marilyn Nogue.
And she's going to get an ace out of her first serve attempt. Nogue, the younger of the two sisters that were part of that starting lineup a year ago that made it all the way to Hershey.
That was a fun ride.
Hoping we can join again in the Shenango. They didn't have a senior on that
Yeah,
roster.
I know. They have everybody back, so they'll be a favorite.
Long swing here from Ruben, controlled by Gleason in the back line. Tap over the top and a good touch. There's a third player, Marin Haggerty, getting the kill on that one.
Yeah, Haggerty was the all-tournament, made it look the all-tournament team down there at Moon.
Both these teams will be playing in the MAC tournament coming up this weekend. Shenango always choosing to play in the Big MAC.
And another ace. Got 2 aces early on here for Noge.
4 straight points, 3 straight service points for the junior setter. Another top spin serve, this time controlled by DeCarbo. Good set from Peters. Good diving effort from Jenna Gleese to get the dig. Near side for Ruben, you're not going to get that one.
That's why she's the libero out there. Great job by Gleese, but as you said, Ruben putting it down.
Ruben, a big, tall senior outside hitter. Cassidy Peters, the lone senior on that serve. That one went off the net a little bit behind Haggerty for that attack attempt, and point goes to Shenango.
Yeah, so important to have a good setter and putting it where it needs to be.
Another serve up from Peters. Watts with the dig. Going for Haggerty far side, and one may have been out, but dug by Fedrizzi. Second touch unable to get to it, so it's going to be a kill from Aaron Haggerty.
Yeah, it's one of those reaction plays that's coming right at your face, and the first reaction is to cover your face, but should have ducked.
I don't want a Scott Sterling moment. Jump serve and a great dig by libero there by DeCarbo. That shot blocked at the net, and a great dig again. DeCarbo keeping it alive. Swing from the back line by Fedrizzi, and it's going to be out of play. Point Neshannock.
Impressed early on with the velocity from Kylie Rubin from Shenango. She's got some pop in that arm.
Another great jump serve. Middle swing for Rubin. It's blocked in the middle. Shenango still with possession. They'll roll shot it over to the back line. And did it take a touch on the way out? Yes, it did. Point Shenango.
Another one of those just should have let it go, but unfortunately touched on the way out. So Neshannock doing a nice job at the net early on.
Hannah Kraus, the 6'2 freshman, just checked out. Elise Lenhart, serving specialist in there now. Top spin serve. Tough time to get to that for Gleese. It's going to lead to just a simple roll shot by Watts. Set towards the middle, blocked at the net again, and we're going to have a point for Neshannock, a lift called against Shenango. A couple of blocks there in the middle for Zan Quat.
Yeah, I thought maybe, yeah, there is Zan Quat making sure there. Her cousin played on the 2014 team for Neshannock.
It's Catherine Quat. Zan, the daughter of David. Long tradition of the Quats for the basketball team for the Lancers back in the 80s and early 90s. Addie Watts is going to try to tap one over the top. Good diving effort to keep it alive by Peters. Free ball sent over by Rubin. Noge sets near side off the net cord. Diving effort again, keeping it alive was Peters, but it's going to be a point for Neshannock on DiMuccio's first kill.
Nice rally there by these two schools. 8-4 to Neshannock. First set.
Rally scoring as this one goes out on the service error, and it was fun talking to Coach Bollinger about that one. Back when she played at Neshannock in the 90s, it was the, I don't even know what the official term was, the classic scoring to 15, where you had to be...
That I'd say classic, that'd be a good way of putting it.
This one's pinballing up in the ceiling. Gleese able to hang with it. That ball's in play till the very end. Parad sent it over on the free ball, and a shot down the line, and a kill for Emily Fedrizzi.
Yeah, back when where you can only get points on your serve. It went to 15 in each set, so you could last a while, to say the least.
A 5-set match, yeah, could have lasted 3+ hours.
I mean, the game's only to 15, but they said if you're only getting points in your serve, so.
Jump serve there from Rubin, and miscommunication in the back line will get you an ace.
A lot of aces early on.
That's the first one for the Cats. Lead cut down to 1 thanks to a couple of service points from the first team all-section junior from a year ago. And it's going to be back-to-back aces as DiMuccio couldn't handle that one. Too hot to handle. Timeout called by Neshannock.
Yeah, timeouts sponsored by Pontius Insurance. Just like teams go to the sideline to listen to their coach and discuss their needs. That's what you get at Pontius Insurance. They put their attention to the things you own so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. Visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Pontius Insurance. Love the life you live. Worry-free.
Well, an early run for Neshannock. 4 straight points off of the serves of Erlen Nogue, and now 4 straight sent back from Ruben of Shenango. 8-8 back and forth. Basically how you expect this match to go all night long, Lee.
Yeah. Two evenly matched teams. So it's Shenango won their last section they won in 2019. Went to the final back in 2015. Both these schools never won a WPIAL title. And at the next time out, I'll let you guess who is the only Lawrence County school to have a WPIAL title. Another ace.
That's 3 straight aces for Ruben. That one's let go and barely grazed the back line. The only school in Lawrence County to win a girls volleyball championship in
WPIAL.
In the WPIAL.
Yeah.
I'll ponder that as this one floats long. 3 aces to 1 error. I think the Cats will be okay with that.
Yeah.
I will say I'm going to take a guess. Laurel back in the 80s.
You were right, but not then. I'll give you a win. At our next insurance timeout, I'll throw what year. Nice save.
And they're going to say it was not a good enough save. Maya Morozek with the lift. A kill for Shenango. Unofficially 4 kills by 4 different players. So it wasn't in the 80s.
No, that's when AA volleyball started for girls volleyball.
Maddie Long on the serve. Nogue looks to set middle. Take a deflection at the net. Morozek's shot did. It's going to be a pushover on third attempt. It's going to go long from Fedrizzi. Tied back up at 10.
There's a team that's no longer in the WPIAL that dominated the first 20 years.
That Wampum?
No, we'll give that to you later, too.
Oh,
the tease.
look at Lee Moan.
They got to come up with something.
Hey, you got a bunch of golden nuggets tonight. Addie Watts on the serve here. Tough time on serve receive from Bryant, and then miscommunication on third contact. It's going to be an unforced error. Don't see that very often from the Cats, but Neshannock retakes the lead 11-10.
No, she's going to hit the ball and then decided not to, but unfortunately hit her player behind her that was standing in bounds. Very rarely see something like that.
Yeah, George and Bryant, a little miscommunication. This time on the swing, Julia George took a deflection at the net, dug out by Gleese. Second contact from Nogue went over the net. So set for DeCarbo to the back line, deflected at the net by Morozek. She'll try on the near side swing, and it took a little off of it, Lee, but it worked.
Went cross court.
Oh, there's that smart senior seeing the opening and finding the hardwood. First kill tonight for Morozek. The other Neshannock senior at the service stripe, and Addie Watts. Set near side, it went right off the net and back down for a hitting error. 4 touches against the Cats.
Yeah, Fedrizzi had it. But again, Neshannock really doing a nice job reading where the ball's going and getting those hands up for blocks. Trying to go over or through. Shenango having problems doing that.
Set to Ruben in the back, and man,
she got it.
What an attack from the back row that Kylie Ruben provides.
She's capable from anywhere.
The libero, Ashley DeCarbo.
And the freshman comes back in, Hannah Kraus on the front line.
6'2", rapidly learning how to help, and will definitely make Shenango even more of a contender. Haggerty's going to send the roll shot over on third contact. Return pass to Fedrizzi near side, deflected by Watts. That's Riley Watts. Couldn't get the dig. Point Shenango.
And should we ask the obvious? Does she play basketball, or how many times she'll probably get that question?
Well, we will find out in a couple of months.
Yeah. Even if at that height in girls basketball, you can do a lot.
Nogue with the bump set. Watts out of the back line, but too much on it for Addie, and we're tied back up at 13. Shenango actually had a freshman 6-footer last year on the team. No longer with the program, transferred schools. Well, it's nice when you get another one coming right in. Could you imagine having both on the squad?
On a double-A school? Oh.
That serve into the net from DeCarbo gives the lead back to the Lancers. Morozak will now go back to serve in this rotation.
Yeah. Buckle win. We're going to be here for a while.
Sounds good to me. Bryant with serve receive. A little back set and a tap over the top, but out of bounds off the effort from Fedrizzi. Unofficially, I have Fedrizzi 1 kill and 3 that have gone off the mark. She starts finding her touch. Look out. Again, miscommunication at the line, and the serve receive goes too close to the net. It'll be a point for the Lancers again.
Yeah, you got to be able to communicate there. Coach Dugan not happy.
30th year. I asked him what keeps them coming back every year. Said easy. The girls, they love to compete. Great shot from Fedrizzi, and
that hit. That's the one thing that is not in play, James. When it hits the divider up there, that is not in play, and it clipped it just a little bit.
So Fedrizzi will get that kill then. Good call, Lee. That one floats long on the serve.
I mean, it just grazed it. But if it hits it, it hits it.
Yeah, I honestly didn't even notice that it hit it. Good eyes on your part, young gun.
I got my glasses on. Or do I? No, I don't. I did have them on.
Fedrizzi from the back row, blocked at the net, down. Zanquat there to stuff it back.
Yeah, we'll give her credit for that. Thought maybe you might have went into the net, and there's our Pontius Insurance timeout. So
good timeout call there, I think, for
without a doubt. So we're gonna answer that trivia question with the year 2000 was when Laurel won their only WPIL title. And then the team that won 15 out of the first 20 WPIL titles, the Farrell Steelers.
Oh.
Yeah, they're no longer in. Then Farrell, Shenango Valley, and Elderton won the first 20 titles.
Wow.
Three schools that were not in are no longer. Elderton's no longer around. Shenango Valley, I don't think, no, they're no longer around either. And Farrell is in District 10. So there's your trivia for the night.
Good.
And thanks to Ken Stats Wonderly from the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette.
Big shout out to Ken for some of those little factoids. Erlen Nogue on the service line here. DeCarbo with the dig. Near side swing for Rubin. Took a deflection and just enough that Gleese couldn't control it. Good timeout called by Coach Rubin.
Yeah, I know Ken was looking for some sponsors or something to keep his site up, and apparently he's found it because it's looking better than ever.
3 kills for Rubin.
See if Shenango can sneak back in here.
Side spin serve. Watts with the dig. Back set for Nogue, and it went too close to the net. It's going to be a point for the Cats. While you have a moment, want to mention we went through the starting lineups. Forgot to mention the starting lineups brought to you by Michael Kirkwood Jr. and Castle Realty. Visit them online at castle-realty.com or just tune in on Friday night. Neshannock against Mohawk football. He'll be on the call.
Looking forward to it.
With Lee Moan and Little Bub.
Little Bub. Am I allowed to say that?
I'll leave that one up to you.
Okay.
And if I'm Shenango, I'm leaving it up to Kylie Rubin because she has got the hot swing at the moment.
Yeah, I'll let Little Bub do his own read. What do you want to say? What do you want to say about yourself? You want to give a house listing? Feel free.
DiMuccio with the
not a good set there. Double hit.
Yep, double hit called on the set from Nogue.
And how about after that timeout, 4 straight points?
Why am I keeping the scoring? You got it over there. 18-18.
I got to do something.
Nogue, the bump set this time. It's going to be a free ball sent over by Katie DiMuccio.
Yeah, not a good set either there.
Peters sets near side, and it's going to be off the net. Actually hit the antenna.
Yeah, Ruben, she tried to make the adjustment, but just too far. Too close to the net, excuse me.
Yep, back and forth set here, Lee. Neshannock with the 1-point advantage. Haggerty jump serve. Man, a great serve. Good job on serve receive, though, to be able to keep it in play. And then a little pushover, I believe, Ruben again.
Boy, Haggerty's got herself a kid. Of course, she shoots from about 30 foot, so I'm not surprised that she has that good of an arm.
And, I believe it was the WPIL semifinals that she made one from the volleyball line.
I believe you're right, yeah.
Brought the house down.
Yeah, no range for her. Just let her go.
Lenhart on serve here. Watts wanted it back instead of back set near side off the wall and down for Zan Quat.
That's what you're looking for right there. Good back set by Nogue.
Substitute coming in and right back out as that's the libero DeCarbo checking in for Shenango. And on the other side, little libero Gleese with a tough serve going right at DeCarbo. Good serve received. Ruben's going to have to send it over on a free ball. Gleese taking charge. Nogue again a back set, this time looking for DiMuccio. Dug out by Peters. Ruben sends it back over on another free ball. Nogue this time sets far side for Watts. Tries to find the donut hole. Dug out nicely again by DeCarbo. Near side swing. Ruben dug out by the Lancers and a unlucky bounce. Parad had the dig. Did the sophomore, but it hit off of the rafters and down for kill number 6.
Yeah, both teams hit 20. Sponsored by the Red Zone. Check them out in Wilmington Road.
TheRedZoneSports.com. I think I got some new volleyball gear in there as well.
They got everything.
That one, this time on the jump from Bella Parad. And Shenango has the lead for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, stores. It's a neat little store if you want anything from Lawrence County. The Lawrence County champion shirts.
Yeah, late call, and Gleese couldn't get the arms back in time. Timeout called by Neshannock. This is actually the first lead for Shenango since 1-0 at the beginning of the set. Been tied many times, but Shenango now just 3 points away from set point.
Yeah, Red Zone's got sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. So if you need a shirt, go check them out, as you said. RedZoneSports.com.
I'm James Dotson alongside Lee Moan. Aaron Vigiano going triple duty tonight. Scoreboard, producer, cameraman. Is there anything this guy cannot do? The answer is, we'll have to find out.
He's not going to say.
No, the answer is what he can't do.
He'll learn.
Yes. There is nothing that I have given this guy as, hey, let's try this. Hey, what do you think about this? That he hasn't pulled off, and usually pulling off within about, 2 or 3 hours. Just, if you want to see prime example, check out the starting lineups coming this week in the football game on Friday between Neshannock and Mohawk.
Unfortunately, I don't get a chance to see the screen, so I'll have to watch the archive.
Well, you can always watch it live or archive. Yeah. That's the beauty here at lcsportsnet.com. Man, pinballing all around. Good job by Gleese to finally control it and send it over to the Shenango side. And a shot off the net. Make it 7 in the first set for Kylie Rubin.
9 out of the last 13 points, Shenango. Ever since that timeout, they've been rolling. That might be our play of the game right there, the timeout.
You're right. That one a little bit long, though. Rubin with her second error.
But we don't want to give the coach a T-shirt, though, do we?
Nah, it looks much better on the girls.
Sure does.
23-21. DiMuccio, a little long, and a good matrix job to get out of the way by DeCarbo, and that's now set point for the Cats. Into serve will be Maddie Long, sophomore serving specialist. Lancers looking to fend off 3 set points. The lefty with some top spin on that one. Nogue looks to set middle, a little bit behind Morozak, but gets it over. Neshannock another crack at it. This time far side, and it's going to be a double contact against Nogue. Couple of setting errors in that first set, and it's a 25-21 Shenango victory in set number 1. We'll take a break, be back with set 2 in a moment. You're watching WPIL volleyball action here on your home for the County of Champions, Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
Set number 1. Going to the Shenango Wildcats by a score of 25-21, and in that first set, Lee, 7 kills and 3 aces for Kylie Rubin. I mean, putting a team on your back is the junior outside hitter and an early nominee, to say the very least, for our LCAP player of the game.
Yeah, and she had a couple that she missed too, to say the least, but she was definitely the star of that first set for sure. That getting that behind that right arm, but it takes the setter to put the ball where she needs it to be too. So good job there. So we'll see what takes place in the second set. And Shenango got off to a great start. Yeah, had that four-point lead, but unfortunately it faded, and Shenango was able to take advantage and win that first set 25-21.
Well, while we have a moment, I want to remind you, again, we will award the player of the game, brought to you by LCAP at the end of the game. And the Lawrence County SportsNet and LCAP are proud to announce a big event this Friday at the Crane Room that you won't want to miss.
Oh, what's that?
A party in the loft from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock, featuring live entertainment from Youngstown's Total Package Band. So if you're not going to the games this weekend, stop by and watch the game in the loft. We will have it playing on the TVs. The Neshannock versus Mohawk game will be playing in the loft. Or, hey, you're in the area, swing by for some post-game festivities. Why not? Check out Total Package, watch some high school football on the Lawrence County SportsNet, and have a good time at the Crane Room.
Yeah, my brother's going to be coming along with me again this week. He was wondering if we're going to go out to eat somewhere. Oh, maybe it's where we might end up before the game. The cold towel coming out for Kylie Rubin.
Can you blame her?
No, not at all.
Can't blame any of them, but again,
it's hot.
She was working hard in that first set. 7 kills and 3 aces. Well, also at the end of the game, our Melee Chiropractic play of the game.
That's going to be tough to pick out for volleyball.
You know what? It is, and it isn't. We'll see. Usually the big momentum swing type play is what will end up getting it, and there's a great start to the second set there with a kill for the Wildcats on the far side.
Yeah, that was Fidrizi.
Thank you.
Yep.
Partially blocked by Donetta DuPont, our up official.
Well, Rary said we can't give the T-shirt to a coach, so that was the turning point of the first set.
Pushovers back and forth here, and a diving effort from Gleese. I don't know how that even stayed in, and then Addie Watts tried to slide and stuck the landing.
Yeah, it's one of those, is it in, is it out? And Gleese chose to play it, and I think she made the right call. This is a perfectly placed shot in the back corner.
So a couple of service points right off the bat for Fedrizzi. Free ball is going to be sent over by Addie Watts. Directing traffic is Fedrizzi, but Rubin will send it over on the free ball right back. Punch over as that first contact was too close to the net for Nogue. 50-50 ball at the net, and doesn't matter. Can't get it over, a little too close that time for Kraus to handle.
Yeah, a lot of unforced errors here tonight by both sides right now. Coach Dugan not happy. A lot of miscommunication. Both sides. Boy, she had a cannon.
Maria Bryant, good dig on Rubin with a good swing. Took a deflection at the net. Still an overpass, even with the deflection. That's how strong of a hit it was. Watts this time punches it into a block. Corralled by Shenango. Near side, Rubin again, off the net cord and down.
So Rubin continuing her hot play. Always nice to hit the net. Clip it, change the trajectory a little bit.
That's one way to avoid the double block, isn't it? Serve up, controlled in the back line by Parad, but having to give chase is Gleese. Neshannock scrambling. Watts did get it back over. Back set to the far side, off the wall and down for Buchley's second kill.
Neshannock was right there, just couldn't keep it in play.
Cassidy Peters, the setter. Watts had first contact, and Muchu sends it over on the free ball. Rubin trying to tap it over was the setter Peters on second contact. Nothing doing there. Watts mistimed the jump, but might still get away with it. She will. Into the block. Tried to tap it over, but couldn't do so.
Yeah, Kraus got the block and then tried to get that ball over, but unfortunately went out of bounds.
I think Watts mistimed her jump, but Kraus did the same, kind of jumping with the attacker. I think it worked to Addie Watts' advantage.
That's long.
That's the second time Gleese has gone long on the serve. 2 aces and 3 errors for the Lancers. 3 aces, 4 errors for the Cat.
Yeah, thanks to the hospitality here at Shenango High School. Nice table set up here.
Yeah. Big thanks, Jan Budai, as well as Andy Bruno helping get us set up.
Yeah, Herb will be back here next Friday for football, I saw.
That is the plan, as this serve tried to ride over the net. That was the other interesting rule change that I wasn't aware of. Serves back in the day couldn't hit the net at all.
Nope. Could not hit. You're right. I remember those days. You weren't thought of yet.
Julia George able to scramble and get that one over the net. Swing in the middle and a big one from Morozak. Great effort giving chase from DeCarbo, but running well out of room.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Morozak, another kill.
I got the score at 5-4. There we go. Okay, scoreboard catches up.
And that's a lucky ace for DiMuccio, but she'll take it off the net cord and finding the hardwood.
If you could do that every time, it'd be...
Yeah, after how long before the person on the near side ends up cheating towards the net? Knuckleball serve may have drifted out, but playing it safe was DeCarbo. Push over from Rubin. Noje's going to set Morozak a little behind her. I think that one caught DeCarbo off guard. She was able to dig it, and then Morozak the block and kill in the middle. Solo block, and Neshannock with 3 straight service points.
Don't see that too often with the solo block. Right there, right time. Again, both liberos playing very, very well.
This time a back set and a little bit too far out of the reach of Rubin. Off of the set from Peters. Another middle swing, and tell you what, Maya Morozak starting to heat up herself.
The Shenango fans getting excited here.
Tough serve there. It will be corralled, though, by the Cats, and give it to Rubin.
Why not?
If you're going to stop the bleeding, that's the way to do it.
And Peter, nice back set there. Rubin will go back to serve.
So DiMuccio did her job, got 3 or 4 service points. She checks out. Riley Watts checks in. Rubin's jump serve goes long.
Yeah, Julia Graham grabbed a flag now. She's in the back corner, acting as one of the officials. Again, in high school, you have 2 athletes in the corners until the playoffs, and you'll have 4 referees.
Another block in the middle, this time combined it between Morozak and Haggerty.
Yeah, in tennis, you don't have officials. It's the honor system. I don't know if you knew that.
That one I did. Did they do that all through the playoffs
All
too?
through the playoffs also, and then I'll get into it a little bit.
Peters will set near side for Fedrizzi, and it's going to be dug out by Fleece, but only slightly. It takes a deflection up high and down for Fedrizzi's 4th kill.
And when the playoffs come, you might have an observer if one player is feeling that the other player is not being as fair. They will call an observer, and the watch. The students will still make the call, but they'll make the observer to make sure everything's going good, which is interesting.
Neshannock out of sorts on that possession off of the tough serve from Long. If you're going to have an observer there to potentially do it, why not have the official
I know.
from the beginning?
Yeah, maybe it's money. I don't know. Tennis tournament's supposed to start tomorrow, but 100% chance of rain might stop that.
There's a lucky break again for Morozak, this time getting it off the net cord, over the block and down.
Yeah, from this angle, the antenna's shaking, but we can't see that because from our angle anyways.
Yeah, I got just enough.
Yeah.
It was definitely...
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it was.
Definitely avoided.
I'm sure it was. I just see the antenna shaking.
That's how hard it hit the net. And that's how hard Fedrizzi just sent it right back. Back and forth we go.
Kraus will check back in on the front line as expected. And that rotation comes back around.
Long jump serve controlled by Watts. They try to set Morozak in the middle, and again, she just finds the open area in the back. That's the 5th kill this set alone for Maya Morozak.
Yeah, nice job. She saw that back opening, and she's able to get it up over that block and catch it in the corner.
That puts Erilyn Nogue back to serve. Back set, looking for Fedrizzi.
Must have fell on the Neshannock side.
Yeah, that was
block.
I saw the block, and then it went straight down. But yes, on the Neshannock side of that.
Yeah, Quad had the block, but it must have fell on the Neshannock side.
Fedrizzi with her 4th kill of the second set. Haggerty on the far side, and you're not going to get that one.
Just inside the line.
I think it may have taken a deflection on the way, too. The ball went flying into the hallway. Again, back and forth. No service points now for a while.
I'm enjoying watching Haggerty. She has the same intensity she does playing basketball, doesn't she?
Oh, yes.
Look out for this jump serve.
It's been lethal tonight, but great job again on serve receive for Fedrizzi. Rubin hit off the net cord, slowed it down just enough. Neshannock will push it back over to the back corner. DeCarbo giving chase. They'll try Rubin again, this time a roll shot over the top. Nogue there to get it. DiMuccio is going to set far side for Watts. Good dig in the back, but no one there for second contact. Fedrizzi a little too hard on the dig. Lancer's the first service point we've seen in the past 12 points. Bump set near side. Nothing Rubin can do, but free ball sent over. Swing from Watts off the wall and down.
Yeah, I thought maybe that might be too close to the net, but it was not. Good adjustment.
Good body control to avoid that net.
Yeah, so Neshannock. But that one.
You know what? It's a miracle that doesn't happen more often.
Neshannock with a 4-point lead.
First service error of the second set.
Well, if we had a co-op for football, we can call him Neshannock.
Neshannock. How about that up there in Sharpsville, West Middlesex? They played their game at West Middlesex. They wore the big red uniforms.
Love it.
Absolutely awesome.
And Bob Greenberg said he only called them West Middlesex once.
I don't think I believe him.
He said his partner called him West Middlesex 3 times.
That sounds more like it. A little miscommunication. The Shins descended on the free ball, and Watts again just somehow getting it done. Rubin rejected at the wall. DiMuccio and part of that block. Nogue sets Watts off the net cord, and it went out.
No, they're calling it in. They called it in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yep, I thought the same thing at first. Thought they were pointing down.
Yeah,
Nope, they were pointing point Shenango.
My fault. Sorry about that.
Got some Lancers fans excited there, Lee.
Why do I doubt you?
Yeah, you should. DiMuccio set close to the net. Yeah. Nothing that Watts can do on that one. 4 contacts. Point back to Shenango.
No one can just pull away. Get those 4 points. It's about when the Shenango started creeping back in the last time.
That one floats out of bounds. Yeah, it was Neshannock in the lead or tied from 1-1 all the way up to 20-20. But Shenango in the first set finishes with 6 of the final 7 points.
We were at 13-15 the last set, too.
Good dig there from Fedrizzi in the back line. Rubin, little punch over, puts it right into the wall as Morozak tried to block it down.
Again, Rubin. Another kill for her.
10 of them in this match. Diving effort from Parad. Morozak with the swing, and it's going to fall down in front of a diving Fedrizzi in the back line.
I don't even know how that ball got to her. It almost looked like a double hit by those 2 players, but that did not see which one actually got the dig.
That's Morozak's 6th kill just in this set. And that one just tough to get back over as it was off the rafters. Point again for Neshannock. Lead back up to 3.
We didn't panic the first set.
Katie DiMuccio. Tough serve. How did that even clear the net? It fell right in front of the Carbo.
Well, we took a timeout at this time last time, and we're going to take a Ponch's Insurance timeout this time. Teams go to the sideline. They're going to listen to their coach. They're going to discuss their needs, and that's what you get at Ponch's Insurance. They put their attention to things you own so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. Visit them online at ponchusinsurance.com. Pontius, Ponch's Insurance. Love the life you live, worry free.
Coming up after the game, we'll give you a full scoring recap brought to you by Joseph's Marketplace, Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Make sure you check out the brand new cafe and bakery or place your to-go order at josephsnc.com. Joseph's Marketplace, family-owned and operated since 1915. I got to have the ribs this weekend.
You had the ribs.
Baby.
Good stuff.
Yes, it was the last official barbecue of the season.
Oh, that was supposed to be the week before, so they extended the week.
Yeah, they did. They had an extra
week?
An extra week that they had a order to place. So they said, if we're going to have an order, we're going to be grilling anyway. Let's make some extra. There were
good
enough.
Real good then, huh?
Oh,
all right.
Absolutely. And the best part is they put them in bags, and you can go and literally take them home and eat them right away. It's not like it's refrigerated or frozen. They cook them. They're putting. It looks like a great bag is the best way I can describe it. But it's kept on the heaters, staying warm, and then you go take them home and you enjoy them.
Yeah, great coffee shop over there. The peanut butter cookies, my wife loved with the Hershey Kiss in the middle. Yeah, I took them home for me, and there were 7 left when I went home. She had 6 of them.
Off the net cord is DiMuccio's serve here.
Yeah, they're like Lay's potato chips. Once you start eating them, you couldn't stop.
Set from Morozak in the middle, and again,
how did she do it?
Just a smart play by the senior.
Get the left hand. Remember that one for a play of the game right there.
I agree.
What a great job adjusting on the left-handed kill.
Swing from the back from Fedrizzi. Now a roll shot coming over from Watts. The other senior finds the donut hole.
Tried for the pancake dig, did not get it. So Neshannock got their biggest lead now, 20-14.
Morozak looking to go to either Pitt or to NC State to continue her academic career.
I got a choice, but I won't let her. No, I'm not going to say Notre Dame.
That serve long from DiMuccio ends 4 straight service points off of DiMuccio's serve.
Nothing against Pitt, but that's a city school, so.
At home of the Wolfpack.
Yeah.
There's no beautiful campus down there, by the way, at NC State. Top spin serve. Riley Watts with the dig. Riley to Addy. Back to Riley to punch it over.
Set up Ruben.
Ruben in the back line, just not on the same page. A free ball sent over to the Lancers. Nogue. And again, miscommunication there as they tried to do the crossover play. Lancers now back in possession again. Roll shot over the top. Ruben able to dig it out. Near side for Dreezy. Down the line. Dig from Gleese, but unable to keep it in play. For Dreezy, up to 7 kills now.
Yeah, good heads up there as Ruben was stuck in that back line in the setup with the Fadrizi, and she made him pay.
17 kills combined for Ruben and Fadrizi, 3 for the rest of the Wildcats. Those two controlling the attack. Addie Watts starting to get heated up. Her 4th kill all coming in this set. She'll go back to the service stripe. Is 4 points away from the Lancers tying this at 1 game apiece.
And Haggerty will check back in the front line.
Peters going to set near side, looking for Fadrizi. Gleese waiting for it. Morozak in the middle. She is owning that middle. Make it 8 kills now in the set, 9 in the match. Shenango just doesn't have an answer right now for her, Lee.
Not at all. We're getting the ball to her. Nogue's doing a nice job putting it in the wheelhouse.
DeCarbo dig. Peters sets near side. Fadrizi tries to go over the top. Was waiting for it was Morozak. Overpass a couple of times and then tapped over on the second chance. Julia George, the middle blocker, with the kill.
Yeah, Haggerty and Morozak let it fall in between them. One was going to get it and falls in between, so 5-point lead for the Neshannock.
The lefty Maddie Long back in to serve. Side spin serve. Controlled by Addie Watts. Set for Haggerty. Dug out by Ruben in the back. Good job to chase it down by Peters, but it'll be a free ball sent from DeCarbo. Morozak, another attempt, and again, she's just hitting that open spot.
Yeah, not a lot of velocity there, but like you said, just finding the hole. Maria Bryan checking in on the back line for Shenango. This second set slipping away.
Neshannock into the red zone, just a couple points away. That hit off of the wall, and it falls in between Quat and Haggerty. Unforced error is going to keep Shenango in this.
Yeah, redzone.com. Redzonesports.com, excuse me. Check out all the shirts and embroidery and everything else they have at redzonesports.com.
Andrew and Mark Kaiser have been so great to us here at Lawrence County SportsNet with everything that they've done. And after that service error from DeCarbo, Nogue will go back with set point to try to tie this match at 1 apiece. Nearly an overpass, had to punch over on second contact, and running into the net was Peters in the process. So a 25-17, or 25-18, excuse me, set 2 victory. We're tied at 1 set apiece. Don't go anywhere, folks. Great match here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Looking to buy, sell, or rent in Lawrence County? Get Realtor Michael Kirkwood Jr. in your starting lineup today. Michael Kirkwood Jr. of Castle Realty caters to buyers, sellers, and renters of Lawrence County and the surrounding areas. Call Michael Kirkwood Jr. at 724-301-1482 today. Check out his current listings or list your home at castle-realty.com. People you know, people you trust.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Well, Lee, here in today's match, it's basically been Ruben and Morozak. Ruben, 7 kills in set 1 for Shenango. The Cats win set 1, 25-21. Morozak responds with 9 kills in the second set and a 25-18 win for Neshannock in set 2. We're tied at 1 set apiece, and the ever-crucial set 3 upcoming now here from Bill McNeese Gymnasium.
Yeah, in their first section match against New Brighton, Morozak had 10 kills, and Haggerty had 8, and Quad had 8 against New Brighton. So seems to be the same story here at Shenango High School in a hot gymnasium on a Tuesday night.
This section 1 in Class 2A is absolutely loaded. I mean, Shenango, we talked about the number of players that they have back from their team a year ago and how good that they are and they can be. Neshannock, a lot of talent to replace, but a lot of young talent coming up. I mean, you look, obviously Morozak, what she's doing as a senior, but you got, Noge, Haggerty, especially as juniors, really leading the charge. Laurel, also a team with a couple of juniors and a couple of seniors who have been going for a while, and with some underclassmen filling in. And then the Elwood City team, who they quietly maintain their status as being the top of this section. Always.
I believe they were undefeated last year in section play, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and then they always keep on recycling and getting new players coming up through that program. So, I mean, those are 4 Lawrence County schools that very likely will be the 4 representatives from this section, and all a threat to do something in Class 2A's WPL playoffs.
We didn't talk about the other, you said with Laurel and everything, so it should be interesting. Lawrence County being well represented.
It's the way we like it. So Shenango with the first opportunity in set number 3. Ruben's attempt here deflected off the double wall, and Noge with the double touch. Setting error.
Hey, she's been getting called for that quite a bit here tonight. With Noge.
I got 3 unofficially.
Seems like more, but
there's an ace as that one slips through the defense. First one of the game for Fedrizzi. First one of the match. All important set number 3 in this best of 5 set match. Diving effort from Gleese. Good punch set by Noge, and it leads to a point. Zanquat, her first kill since the first set.
Yeah, Fedrizzi took a chance there. I thought she made the right choice. Looked like it was going to hit that corner. She tried to punch the ball in the air. Could not.
Serve up from Noge. Set from Peters coming all the way across, but a little bit behind the intended target of Ruben. Now Haggerty will take a swing off the other side, off the wall and down. Something I don't think you see enough of in the high school game, Lee. Using the block to your advantage.
Understand. Now the Shenango faithful going to get on their feet over there. That student section. Make some noise.
Push over on second contact. Haggerty and Watts both waiting for it. Haggerty will take another swing. Back-to-back kills for the junior.
They're going to need that student section right now.
Nice crowd we do have on hand.
What a surprise, huh?
We mentioned all the basketball players out there for Neshannock. Got to mention Coach G is in the house. In the middle, blocked back, down by Zanquat. Rejection off of the effort from Hannah Kraus.
I did not see Coach G. That's good to see. Out here supporting her players. I'm sure she had her players working out all summer long.
Well, they think they have unfinished business. No seniors on that team that made it to Hershey a year ago.
And they made a heck of a run.
DiMuccio with the kill this time.
And they're making a run now. 5 straight points here after being down 2-0. And Coach G, always a fun interview. She'll tell you like it is.
Can't get much better than that.
Nah.
Always a friend of the network as well, which is really great.
Cleese, another nice dig.
And rejection at the 50-50 ball after the dig.
Looked like Peters.
Yep, Peters got down to it. As that was right to the net. Good job from Haggerty even to try to get to it and avoid the net, but that just meant Peters was waiting for it to stuff it home. Cross-court attempt from Zan Klott, but waiting for it again was Peters. Pushover back from Fedrizzi. Far side. Watts calls off Haggerty. Another pushover attempt. Waiting for it is Klott. Haggerty far side waiting for it. Comes down off the block, and it's going to be a kill for Shenango. We'll give credit to Kraus, the freshman in the middle.
Kraus or Buchley. I would go with Kraus. It's easy to do that once you're 6'2".
Right.
Yeah, I don't have the best of angle. I'm sitting right in the middle of the net, so with the referee looking at the referee. So
this serve goes long. While we have a moment, want to mention Penn State Shenango volleyball currently playing. They're in former Neshannock coach Drew Frank, an assistant for the Shenango Lions. And I know that he's going to be tuning in archived after their match is done. Thank you, Coach Drew. Somebody that we for sure will be getting on the air at some point. We're going to talk about a breadth of knowledge in the game of volleyball.
Yeah, bring him on as the color.
1 point advantage for Neshannock is evaporated on that double contact.
Yeah, that's when I like when no one's available for North Allegheny. They bring on Heidi Miller.
Oh, that's a terrible person to bring on.
Yeah. Of course, her finding time now with her two kids playing in college.
Miscommunication on back-to-back plays, and I think a good timeout coming here from Coach Bollinger. Pontius Insurance timeout. Again, visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. 3 straight points for Shenango. They have the 1 point advantage here in set number 3.
Yeah, I love always having this. The coaches on the air, they give an insight that, some people can understand. Anyways, at least when the parents and everything are tuning in, it's like, yeah, I understand that. I always love working with Coach Miller, and I get to do wrestling at North Allegheny. Jamie Carriassis, the former wrestling coach, it gives those moves and the insight behind wrestling, and I'm starting to believe more and more that wrestling is the most demanding sport in high school.
You will not find me disagreeing with that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but those 6 minutes are pretty brutal.
And again, when you're at high quality wrestling.
And not the fake stuff.
No WWE.
No tables.
Near side swing, and I believe that was out.
It was out, yeah. Boy, she got all of it too. Trying to go near side and just hit it wide. Peter will check back in the front line. Kraus will have a seat. 7-0 here in the second set, tied at 1.
Another good job of getting out of the way. Lisa serves that screen out of the floated long. And DeCarbo having a little bit of a laugh there with her teammate Peters about her acrobatic moves. The error given right back, though.
Yeah, not the best serving night for either of these teams here tonight.
And a new sub coming in is Addie Case, the sophomore, is going to check in and give Ruben a break. I think that's a good call there in this heat. Peters, tough time getting to it. Free ball sent over from DeCarbo. Back set on the slide play, and a big net violation there as I believe George or Fedrizzi or both ran into the net.
Yeah, DeCarbo and Kays hitting each other on that serve. The point started off on the bad side right off the bat.
DiMuccio, who's had plenty of service points in this match, a couple long runs in that second set. At the line, that serve or that swing from Fedrizzi off the double wall. That swing from Watts straight into the net for the hitting error. Point Cats.
Yeah, Ruben sitting on the bench with the cold towel around her neck. It is very, very hot in this gymnasium.
7 kills in set number 1 for Ruben, only 3 cents. Middle swing, Morozek tried to find the opening, but Peters was waiting for it. Push to the back corner, just a little bit long.
Good thought. Just missed her mark there.
Good job of Parad to let it go, and good communication all around. Half of that is hearing your teammate and getting out of the way, Lee.
Yes, in this noisy gymnasium.
Side spin serve. Bryant in the back line gets it. Set coming near side, and it's going to be a little out of the reach of Fedrizzi. Point to Neshannock, and here's the issue right now with Ruben on the bench. The main attacking option right now is Fedrizzi. 7 kills for her, Ruben with 10. The rest of the team with 7 combined. Another long serve. Controlled in the back by Kays, but it's going to be a free ball attempted to go over and unable to do so. And again, another collision in the back between DeCarbo and George this time. DeCarbo slow to get to her feet.
Good. All starts with the serve. And Watts is unleashing right now.
Nothing special, just a floating serve towards the back line. Kays with the dig here. Fedrizzi will take the swing. Dug on. How did that go over?
Yeah, it went through those rafters.
It went through the rafters, over the netting, and then on the third attempt from Shenango, it goes out of play. If it hits this,
the divider.
The divider, thank you. If you hit the divider, then it doesn't. It's a dead ball. But that one went over the divider. Neshannock gets the point. Timeout called by Shenango.
Yeah, Ponch's Insurance timeout. PonchesInsurance.com. Love the life you live, worry-free. Any insurance needs you need. Also, thank the green room. You can grab a seat in the bar, the dining room, the loft, or outside in the patio. There's plenty of room at the crane room. Stop by before or after the game, or visit them online, www.craneroom.com.
After the game, we'll have a player of the game brought to you by LCAP. LCAP and their new PREP program, Personal Responsibility Education Program, dedicated to educating students with knowledge to make informed decisions about his or her health. Any youth ages 11 to 18 can earn a $150 gift card for completing a 2-day virtual program. Those 2-day sessions are in October, November, or December. Contact LCAP today. Space is limited. LCAP.org for more information.
Boy, be your first one there, $150.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Fedrizzi off the wall. Neshannock with possession. Morozek gets blocked at the wall. Tries to keep it alive, but it's going to be a block kill and a big momentum there.
Yeah.
Give it to George.
George or Fedrizzi, but I'll go with George.
That's why our stats very unofficial.
You're official because there's no one else here. Don't see the local newspaper here right now, so you're it.
Tough time getting to that one, but Morozek able to save it in the stands. Overpass on second touch, and then Nogue sees the opening. Mark that one down, Lee. That one looked like it was trouble all the way, and it ends up being a point for Neshannock.
Again, Gleese just running everywhere.
Gleese had first touch. Morozek in the front row. Nogue sets for Haggerty, far side. Her swing long. Did it take a deflection on the way?
Don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
Nope. Yeah, Haggerty wants that one back.
And everything calms down just a bit. You could feel the momentum going in favor of the Lancers there.
But Miss Rubin back in. See if things change now. I like get her involved.
Yeah, I like Coach getting her out there for a bit. And she goes right in and gets a block in the middle. Might have been Krause, and we're going to have a double contact on the pushover from Addie Watts.
Yeah, Krause or Rubin, one or the other, but it's nice to have them two at the front line right now. So Rubin looks rested.
Overpass on serve receive from Watts. Pushover on second attempt, though, by the setter Fedrizzi. Haggerty swings on the far side, off the net cord and down.
There's the break you need right there.
Yeah, it looked like Rubin was in the right position for it, but off the net, changed it up.
Demuccio checks back in. as Riley Watts will have a seat.
Long serve floats out of bounds from Noge. Yeah, anybody tuning in, definitely check out lcap.org for that prep program. PREP, $150 gift card up for grabs. Another overpass on serve receive. Sets near side Rubin, and it's down for the kill.
Welcome back.
Her first kill of this third set brings the score back to 1. It was close to the line, but it definitely got it. Peters to serve again. Watts able to control it this time. She'll get the ball back, and she'll put it right into the net. We're tied at 15.
Boy, Neshannock looked like they had all the momentum. Shenango again battles back. They've done that all night.
Good knuckleball serve here. Goes off the elbows of Watts, and going to be an overpass on second contact. Watts able to get it alive here. Haggerty will send it over last second on the free ball. Again, miscommunication. Rubin, swing, kill.
Let's see if we get a Ponson insurance timeout. No, we're not.
Coach Bollinger is going to let her crew play on. I believe the ball went in the hallway and nobody knows it. There it goes.
Pleasant conversation with Coach Bollinger. Graduated in '96 from Neshannock High School and played at Taylor University. That's where she met her husband at Taylor. I know she said she met her playing volleyball as the serve goes out.
I believe it was from dating back to the high school days. They said they would play on the beach courts all over I'm assuming at the Pearson beach courts. Good dig on serve receive from DeCarbo off of the effort from Haggerty. Haggerty with the dig, and unlucky there is she got the dig, but it went right off the rafters and straight back down. Point Cats.
Yeah, unfortunately, the short roof here at Shenango Gymnasium don't have the high ceilings.
There is room between the beams that it can go up a little bit higher, but didn't get lucky on that one, did Haggerty. Jump serve, controlled by Watts, off of Fedrizi's hit. Big block in the middle, and a cross-court effort, and the kill.
Boy, Shenango was ready to celebrate there on that block, but Neshannock, a nice recovery. As Kraus and Lenhart will have a seat.
Yeah, it was Zan Quat who had the reaction time and somehow got it back across to the open area. Long serve again, and it floats just long.
Good reaction there.
18-17, Rubin back to serve. Top spin serve, good diving effort from DiMuccio. A little bit behind Morozak, though, and
did not make the adjustment.
Yep, she almost missed completely, actually. 7 of the last 9 points have gone to Shenango. Another tough serve from Rubin. Parad on second contact. Watts will try to punch it over. Shenango in control now, but couldn't get to it. Was the setter Peters. Maybe a break back for Neshannock. What a great match this has been.
Definitely the intensity's there.
DiMuccio's serve took a deflection off the net. Set from the back, and it'll be a pushover attempt from Fedrizi. And sent right back by Watts, trying to find the open area. Peters will now set Fedrizi down the line. Reaction for DiMuccio. Ball still in play. Shenango back with it again. Attempt from George way high. And the reaction, DiMuccio off the shoulder.
Yeah, just stick the hands out and pray. And it worked.
I'm not sure she ever saw it.
You might be right there.
She goes back to the line and gives it back, though, on the serve. 4th serving error for Neshannock in this set. Maddie Long again checks in the serve. Her Cats up by 1. Best of 5 set match. Watts rejected. She's able to put it back over, but it's out of bounds.
Looks like Peters
with the block. A big 2-point advantage right now for Shenango. Top spin serve. Gleese will control it. Set to the middle. Couple of players swinging at it. Morozak able to punch it over. Sent back by Fedrizzi. This time Watts will take the swing. Tries to go over the top. What a great play.
Great adjustment right there. Addie Watts. Just a little tip over where the Carbo lucky she didn't get her head stepped on as she fell to the ground.
Not afraid to go all out.
No.
Anybody on these teams.
And Watts will go back to serve.
Knuckleball serve. Rolled off the fingers of Bryant. Tough time for Shenango to control it. Fedrizzi has to send the free ball. Haggerty with the swing. Down the line and out. Did it deflect? No.
They're looking.
All net cord. So Haggerty has misfired on a couple here in this set. 3 points away is Shenango. Gleese with the dig, but the overpass. Swing in the middle, and a good find in the corner. Hannah Kraus, the freshman, with her third kill.
Yeah, I thought maybe she mishit that a little bit, but she was able to get that in the back line.
And she took a little off to aim it. Tap over. What a great play. Erlen Nogue on second touch. Close to the net. I'll take it myself.
Need a couple points here for Neshannock.
Maya Morozak, who had 9 kills in the second set. None here in set number 3. Long serve goes out.
So close, but Shenango right on there. Making sure it went out.
3 set points coming for Shenango as they've entered the red zone. Jump serve from Fedrizzi. Watts with receive. They'll go for Haggerty, far side, off the net cord, dug out by DeCarbo. Fedrizzi will swing from the back line, out.
So Nogue has had a nice night serving here tonight. Needs at least 2 to tie this game.
She started the match with a pair of aces. Keeps this one in play. Peters will set near side for Rubin, rejected, but waiting there was Bryant. And Shenango will tap it over. I believe Peters got it again. 3 kills in the set for the setter. And Peters and Shenango will take a 2-1 lead. Set number 4 when we return. High school volleyball action here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Trib Live High School Sports Network is the official video and audio streaming partner of the WPIAL. We broadcast over 2,000 sporting events each year and cover 17 sports in over 170 schools. At HSSN, you'll find the latest in high school sports news, live and archive broadcasts, scores, standings, and much more. Trib Live High School Sports Network, your high school sports leader. All season, every season.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game. Set 4 coming your way here from Bill McNeese Gymnasium here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Glad you can join us at lcsportsnet.com, on YouTube, and also on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Our producer tonight, Mr. Aaron Vigiano, alongside Lee Moan. I'm James Dotson. Thanks to Chris Lackner at the Trib Studio, helping to flip all the dials, get everything good. Thanks to Jam Budai for helping us get set up here at the home of the Cats. Football action again this Friday. Neshannock going to Mohawk to start the MAC conference play. We'll be at that one, or Lee will be at that one. We'll also have District 10 football action on Friday. First time we'll have a chance to see Wilmington this year as they travel to Greenville.
Bring the hammer.
That Hounds hammer will be full force after their first regular season loss in 3 years. Starting set number 4, Neshannock will get the first point, as that one double contact called against Shenango.
They still got to Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Record there. Not record, but.
Overpass, slammed home by Quat, but waiting for it was Shenango. Good job to keep this alive. Quat will now take the swing in the middle and finds the back corner.
Yeah, how about Wilmington? Three opponents in 2 days.
Oh, jeez, oh, man.
I know.
Big shout out to Coach Fillion, who, by the way, will also eventually be a color commentator for us at the Lawrence County SportsNet. Does a lot of basketball work for Mercer County Radio.
Oh, good.
Dig by Gleese, but goes out towards the Cats student section and out of bounds for Shenango's first point.
Hey, Coach Fillion, boy, is he doing a heck of a job of Wilmington, huh?
Just picking up where Coach Varelli left
Yeah.
off. Watts able to dig it out. Big swing for Haggerty, but a better dig from DeCarbo. Fedrizzi will take one in the back line. Gleese waiting for it. Nogue will again try for Haggerty. Tries to go over the top. Adjustment by Peters, but unable to keep it in play. Give credit to Haggerty for kill number 7. Neshannock 3-1. I'll tell you what, if I'm Neshannock, I think you got to be thinking get Morozak back involved as Haggerty mishits this one. Morozak 9 kills in that second set, none in set number 3.
Yeah, she's been quiet. As she moves over to the front line.
Haggerty out, Parad in.
Actually, that's not Morozak. Excuse me, in the front line. Looked like a 0 there. That's Quat.
Watts with the swing from the left side, deflected at the net. Fedrizzi will swing one, dug out by Gleese. Free ball sent over by Quat. Peter sets near side for Rubin, too high. Not many mishits do you see from Kylie Rubin, but man, how clutch was that time where she went to the bench. Coach Dugan gives her a little break, and Shenango able to make the rally late in that third set to take the 2-1 advantage. Peters on the back set this time, off the wall and down. That's Butchley with her third kill.
Lenhart will check back in. She'll serve.
Yeah, Lenhart and Long, the 2 sophomore serving specialists. And again, it's all about that rotation and figuring out the best way to utilize your players and their skills. Lease couldn't handle that one. There's your serving specialist with her first ace. Better serve receive this time, but a miss hit on the set from Nogue. Just like that, Shenango on top. Lenhart a couple of service points so far. Going to Quat, deflected off the wall. Good effort from Fedrizzi to track it down. Rubin will send over the free ball. Slide play, and Quat gets involved. I think that's a big swing right there to get Morozak, back into this.
Yeah, he definitely want her involved, as you said. Good hustle by Shenango to keep that ball alive. 5-5 here in the fourth set. Shenango leading 2-1.
Peters will try the back set, goes off the wall. Watts able to corral it. Swung on second attempt by Morozak. Seniors with the combo block, and then Fedrizzi puts it into the net.
A good job by Ruben not running into the net on that top. Thought she was going to go flying in there, but was able to hit the brakes.
DiMuccio swinging again. Peters again, back set, but off the mark, trying to hit Ruben. Punched over.
Literally
Punched over by Gleasia. Actually looks at her coach and laughs mid-play, and it's going to work out to the Shenango's advantage anyway. George puts it into the net.
Don't see that often, but it worked.
That'd be an interesting nominee for our play of the game.
The punch. She got the point.
Good serve again from DiMuccio. Another back set for Ruben, and it goes, was it out? I believe it was.
Ooh. Well, that sure looked like it stayed in from here anyways, but nonetheless, don't get the call. The Shenango's 3-point lead. I have a feeling our play of the game hasn't come yet.
I think you're probably right. This knuckleball floats just long. DiMuccio with 2 aces and now 4 errors, 1 in each set. Talk about consistency.
Riley Watts checking back in the back line.
Ruben with the serve and
a race.
Unable to corral it. Her first ace since set number 1. Projected in the middle was Morozak. Nogue sent it over on second contact. Coming near side, 50-50 ball. Won by Shenango. Another 50-50 ball this time. Won by Neshannock and Morozak.
Good hustle by Shenango to keep that ball up. But Morozak right in that middle of the net. She's going to have a seat. Nope, she will not have a seat. As Haggerty checks in. Parad will have a seat.
Overpass off the tough serve from Watts. Can Neshannock make advantage of it? Roll shot sent by Morozak and didn't miss by much.
All night long, neither team, I don't think, has had more than a 4-point lead.
Neshannock finishing set 2 is about it. 25-18.
Yeah.
The final of that set. Another overpass on serve receive. Shenango unable to capitalize, though. Neshannock back in possession. They'll send another free ball over. Peters sets near side for Fedrizzi. Off the wall and down for the kill. Tied up at 9. Shenango 9, Neshannock 9, Fedrizzi 9 kills. Unofficially. Maddie Long again to serve. Swing from Haggerty on the far side. Trying to keep it alive, unable to do so. Good effort from the double block combination of George and Peters, but Haggerty gets the kill.
Yeah, they tried. 3 different times they tried, but just couldn't get that ball up in the air. A bit too close to the net, but
top spin serve from Morozak. Fedrizzi will take the shot near side, rejected back to the Shenango side. Pushover on second attempt. Watt was waiting for it. Haggerty with the swing off the net tape and down. Back-to-back kills for Haggerty, and that one maybe a bit of luck, but she'll take it.
She's been catching that net quite a bit tonight. But it's working.
Miscommunication in the back line. Shenango's going to have to scramble. Good job to get it over on third contact by DeCarbo. Middle swing for Quat, and it did find the hardwood.
Well, maybe the pancake dig was happening there with Ruben, but did not.
Tell you what, I know Coach Dugan is appreciative of the pancake dig terminology. He said he tuned into our match last week and was very impressed. Hope you're enjoying what we can bring on the Lawrence County SportsNet. Right now, Neshannock bringing it with 3 straight service points.
Yeah, Haggerty catching that, going near side.
And mark this little stretch down with Haggerty getting those last 3 kills. And a whistle and a timeout was called by Shenango.
Yeah, Pontius Insurance. They go to the sideline to listen to their coach and discuss their needs. That's what you get at Pontius Insurance. They put their attention to things you own, so you can devote your attention to the ones you love. Visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Pontius Insurance, love the life you live. Worry free.
Thank you, Dan Pontius. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors for allowing us to bring you continued coverage on Lawrence County SportsNet. Game plan is 100 events during this school year, and a big one coming up next week, a week from tomorrow, Lee, the 40th, I believe is the official number, the 40th annual Lawrence County Band Festival. We will have it 7 o'clock start from Taggart Stadium. A lot of fun every year. If you've never been, definitely should check it out. If you can't go, that's why we're going to be there.
Yeah, I was taking a little bit of pre-clips of the DCI championships in Indianapolis this year, watching the Blue Coats and the Phantom Regiment and the Madison Scouts.
We won't get to that level.
No.
We will get a little blue band funk from Elwood City.
That's good.
We're getting some funk here from both teams on this point. Good rally back and forth, but for Dreezy, mistimed her jump and make it now 4 straight service points from Morozek in the back.
Hopefully Westminster might make an appearance.
I hope. They usually do, but everything's kind of...
Yeah, you never know these days. Another point for the Neshannock.
50-50 ball owned by Haggerty.
6 straight points.
Peters will set near side for Dreezy. Partially blocked at the wall by Noge. Tip to the back. Give Haggerty another one.
Yeah, she was going back corner, and Ruben was going to be there. Unfortunately, Bryant stepped in front.
Sorry, Lee. Haggerty now with a game-high 12 kills. 5 of the last 6 points are on Haggerty kills. The junior stepping up big in this 4th set. Another hitting error off of Fedreezy's right arm. That's now 7 service points for Morozek. 8 straight for the Lancers. We were tied at 9. Noge will set middle for Quat. Dug out by Bryant. Double contact called against Shenango.
Everything falling apart right now. And Coach Dugan just puts the hands up like, guy's going to do it.
Doesn't want to use his second Pontius Insurance timeout. Give his team a chance to try to work through it. Shenango tried a tap over on second contact. Didn't work. Haggerty. Wow. Her best swing of the night.
Yeah, you said you wanted to get Morozek involved. How about Haggerty?
Timeout. 4 straight points. Shenango calls timeout. Now 6 more straight points. 10 total in a row. We were tied at 9 here in set number 4, Limon. And then Marin Haggerty showed up. 6 kills in those last 10 points.
Yeah, she's having herself a great 4th set. Putting the team on her back right now. So things not looking good for Shenango. The good thing about this is there is a 5th set if Shenango does lose, so you can regroup. But you need to get some positive points right now to try to creep back in this a little bit and try to get some momentum back in your side.
And special thanks to our Do Everything producer, Mr. Aaron Vigiano.
Does he get paid extra?
If he doesn't, I'll do it myself.
Okay.
And we got that on the archive. Added a timeout. Morozek with the service error. She'll check out, and Jenna Gleese will check back in.
Yeah, I got him an extra bottle of water, so.
9 cents worth there.
Yeah.
Double contact on Noge's set attempt here. And I'll tell you what, Shenango may be having trouble to try to win this 4th set, but if they can get a few points in a row, get some momentum before the decisive 3rd or 5th set coming up, you got to call that a win.
Yeah, if they don't claw their way back in this.
Which wouldn't surprise you in the least the way that they play. Swing in the middle, rejected from Quat. She's able to keep it alive, and Haggerty sends it over on the free ball. A block in the middle by Kraus.
Middle shot for Fedrizzi off the wall and down.
There's 3 straight. That's what you're looking for. See what your team's made of right now.
I got Kraus unofficially at 4 blocks now. Fedrizzi at 10 kills. DeCarbo with the jump serve and goes long. Unforced errors from the service line for both teams starting to add up. 13 errors for Neshannock, 8 for Shenango. Long serve for Nogi, just long. And I mean just. Felt like that ball floated in the air for about 10 years. Fedrizzi. Right at the libero. Gleese able to control it. Swung on by Haggerty, and it kind of handcuffed Bryant. Give Haggerty another kill.
Why not? Taking over this match is Haggerty.
She'll go back to the stripe. Knuckleball serve. Give her an ace while she's at it.
Think she tried to do that?
Well, she found.
Yeah, she found it. Get the good set.
Found the soft spot. Another side spin one, and this one just goes long. Maria Bryant calling it out the whole way.
So I'll go back to it. Yeah, I think she tried to do it. She went right back to that same spot.
But Neshannock closing in on set point. And no communication in the back line there as Fleece and Parad just kind of look at each other. And
then they both look at the coach. The coach's not going to help you.
Well, good news for Neshannock is that they still have a 7-point advantage, but freebie of an ace for Cassidy Peters on that one. Goes right at Parad this time. Noge sets Watts, puts it right into the wall. Block kill for Kraus. Again, a little momentum for Shenango. Cut the lead down to 6. Back set, and Noge knew it immediately.
This was once 19-9. It's now 22-17. Things starting to get a little interesting. Very interesting. And here comes the Ponchos Insurance timeout taken by Neshannock. As Shenango is in the red zone. They're on Wilmington Road. They have all your apparel needs, sporting goods, custom apparel, embroidery, and more. Visit them online at theredzonesports.com. You can score big at the Red Zone.
Both these teams have the MAC tournament this weekend. Shenango plays in the Big MAC, as they call it, the large school tournament. Neshannock will be in the small MAC, I guess you want to call that, of which these Neshannock seniors of Morozek and Watts have seen their Lady Lancers win 3 straight MAC titles. They also were undefeated in the Summer League against Newcastle, or in the Newcastle Summer League, I should say. Shenango was also in that league, and funny enough, they never ended up having a chance to play against each other. Funny how that all kind of plays out.
Yeah.
But Shenango, in their last 2 tournaments, a semifinal appearance and a finals appearance against bigger schools in each of those 2 tournaments. So these 2 teams expecting to do big things this year. Shenango with possession. Near side swing for Rubin, deflected at the wall by Quat and DiMuccio. Watts with the swing down the line. It's out.
Oh, so close. I like to think though, go against the bigger schools and the cream of the crop competition. Only makes you better.
Noge the bump set, and DiMuccio has to tap it over. Diving effort, and net violation is going to be called as somebody for Shenango ran right back into
Peter.
it.
Yeah, Peter got the dig, but unfortunately slid underneath the net, and that's a big point.
We have a Monsters Inc. 23-19 on the board. Neshannock 2 points away from forcing the short game. Peters to Rubin, blocked by Morozek. She'll get the swing, dug out nicely in the back line by Fedrizzi. Rubin will try to find the donut hole. Nogue waiting for it. Bump set to Muccio. Push over from Watts. Again, they'll try Rubin. This time she goes over the top and caught Nogue cheating. She was trying to push up into the donut hole.
Yeah, it went back line in the corner. Good opening by her. Good job. And George will check in the front line. We're down to a 3-point game. Shenango running out of time, but still got a chance here.
That's Rubin's first kill of this fourth set. Bump set for Morozak. Her shot goes right to Rubin. Dug out nicely. Rubin will send it over. Nogue on the slide play. Tries to tap it over. Does Morozak. Shenango able to keep it alive. Swing from the back line for Dreezy. Dug out by Gleese, but Demuccio can't reach it for second contact. Look out. It's now a 2-point game.
Well, I think they did what they want. They just want to do a little bit more now. You get a chance to win this match.
Morozak swing. Blocked back. Good job of Watts to send it over. Neshannock back in possession. Set middle. Morozak missed hit it. It's now a 1-point game. This third set was 19-9.
Neshannock's going to call their Ponchos timeout right now as Shenango creeps back in this match. How about this, Mr. Dotson?
It was 19-9 when Coach Dugan, 30th year head coach at Shenango, called timeout. Neshannock had scored 10 straight points to make it 19-9. Shenango has now rallied off. Since then, a 13-4 run. And they're within 1 point of tying up, miraculously, is what it would feel like.
Yeah, because Neshannock was taking it to him. Haggerty was having a field day.
Tough time for Gleese to receive this one. She'll send it over on a free ball on final contact. Rubin, dug out by Gleese.
Great dig.
Watts will push it over. Shenango coming near side. Rubin sends it back. Nogue to try to set it up. Looking for Watts. High set and the kill. And now Neshannock at set point.
And Kraus was going to check in. Coach Dugan says no.
Demuccio serve. Peters, the back set. Try to go to Rubin. She then pushes it back on her first contact, and a double touch called by Gleese in the back. And Coach Bollinger and Gleese can't believe it.
Yeah. Questionable call there.
Still set point for Neshannock. Addie Kays is going to check back and serve. Check back in. Riley Watts able to dig it, and it's blocked at the net.
Yeah, she's hurt. Patricia came down bad.
Yeah, she got the block and kill, and she landed.
Came down on their knee bad.
We're tied at 24, and this is the last thing in the wrong time.
Yeah, she came down, just twisted that knee.
Couldn't tell if she landed maybe on the foot of a teammate or maybe of an opponent right there at the net. It's honestly, it's a miracle, Lee, that those don't happen more often.
Oh, yeah. Padrisi says she's okay. Hopefully she cramped. They're stretching her out like a cramp.
That's what I'm looking at, too. And she kind of signaled to Coach Dugan, kind of waved him off. But incredible. Neshannock led 19-9 in set 4. Now it's tied at 24 all.
And now she's saying, I'm okay. But sorry, you got to come out. Yeah, I think it might just cramped up, which you do not see too often in a volleyball match, but if she's trying to stay in. Referee telling her, saying if she has to come out or not.
Yeah, because play stopped to have her be treated, I believe somebody does have to check in for her. And then that's the tough part, too, because now you have to go based on rotation. You can't have somebody who has been rotating in at a different position on that rotation.
She's gonna try to play.
I guess they will allow her. My apologies.
Yeah, different rules for different sports. Referees now are gonna talk things over.
Yeah, they're gonna ask whether that. Now, I mean, could they use a timeout to be able to get her to go back in like you'd have in football?
I do not know.
So Debrona and Danetta DuPont will discuss.
She's gonna tough it up. Tie game.
Serve up. Nogue sets middle for Morozak and went right at Peters and kind of handcuffed her. Neshannock back with set point. Haggerty back in for Neshannock.
Ruben's going to check
and
back
Ruben
in.
back in for Shenango. Watts, one of the two seniors for Neshannock. Dug by DeCarbo. Near side for Dreezy. Deflected at the net. Dug by Gleese. They look Haggerty. Far side. Off the net cord. Dug out by Watts. Can they get it over on third contact? They do. And Morozak somehow avoided the net. Watts through her hands. Kill Shenango. We're tied again.
So Dreezy, gutsy effort right now. Getting that kill.
Not afraid to go right at her even after the injury.
No, she's hobbling a little bit. I think it's just cramps. For a warm gymnasium. 25 all.
Maddie Long with the serve. Riley Watts on serve receive. Ball blocked and out of bounds. And we're waiting for a call.
Referees look. Nope.
Nope.
Boy, the flag in the back said it was in. The referee overruled her, said it was out.
And you know what? I don't blame that because that ball especially is right in front of the main official and Danetta DuPont.
I agree with the ref, though. I thought it would hit out.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it's also tough with our angle.
Yeah.
Another set point opportunity for Neshannock, and they're going to get a free ball sent over from the Cats. Nogue will bump set. And Neshannock unable to capitalize. Peters now will set near side. Looking for Dreezy. Tap over the top, and that one's down.
Boy, Neshannock had their chance. Haggerty was calling for it, but the set wasn't there. Tie game again.
Tied at 24, 25, and now at 26. Side spin serve. Watts able to control it. How about that on second contact? Waiting for it, though, and getting the dig. Ashley DeCarbo, and then the 50-50 ball.
That was Peter with a block at the net. Put him 1 point lead. What a block. Whoa, we're getting overruled. A net violation. The opposing ref calls the net violation. Take away that block. How about, wow. That's some interesting calls.
It was a late whistle. I did not see the call.
Nope. I think the FAR official called the net violation for the Neshannock set point again.
Pedrisi from the far side this time. Watts digs.
Look out.
Haggerty a little behind her, and she mishit it.
Hand on her head like, oh, it was there. And like you said, ball a little bit behind her. Tied at 27.
Pedrisi's jump serve. Push in the middle from Quat. Dug by Peters. Ruben tries over the top. Nogue waiting for it. Roll shot from the back, and it's going to go down. And now Shenango with their first set point.
Can you believe it?
Match point for the Cats. Haggerty says not so fast.
What a surprise. Give it to Haggerty right now.
She was so into it, she didn't even realize it's her turn to go back to serve. We're tied at 28, folks.
She wants to stay in that front line, I think.
Nice knuckleball serve. Better receive from Pedrisi. Tap over on second attempt from Peters. Doesn't work. Watts goes right into the block and will get the kill. Neshannock back now with set point. Near side, Ruben tries to tap over the top, and it's out. Neshannock, 30-28. They take set 4. Short game coming when we return on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
I think the key to any attorney-client relationship is trust. My father told me a long time ago, the definition of personal integrity, it's really simple. Do what you say you're going to do. At LGKG, we've been doing that for over 80 years.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
Wherever you're going, Axe can get you there. The bowling alley, beauty salon, and even the library. Axe can get you there safely. The grocery store, the pharmacy, and the bank. Axe can get you there comfortably. Going to work, visiting a friend, or just to relax at the park. Axe can get you there affordably. Axe is here to get you there safely, comfortably, and affordably. Choose Axe as your driving service and give us a call to schedule a ride.
The short set coming your way. Shenango winning sets 1 and 3. Neshannock winning sets 2 and 4. Set 5, first to 15 will win. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson, Aaron Vigiano, our producer. All you can ask for and then some in our first 2 volleyball matches on the new Lawrence County SportsNet. Union over Wilmington in 5 sets. Somebody here tonight will be victorious in section play in a 5-set thriller. Neshannock already had one go against them in section play against Elwood City. Lee, again, you wonder, Neshannock playing last night. It was a 3-set match last night. Still, now a 5-setter here this evening. How are the legs?
Yeah, we'll see how Vadrizi comes out here in set 5. And Ruben had that break with the towel around her neck earlier. See how she holds out here in set 5. But needs to say they'll be fine, I think. No gate to serve.
Neshannock getting that first service. They go for Fadrizi right away. Rejected at the wall by Haggerty. Tap over attempt by Quat, no good. Ruben in the back line. Diving effort by Gleese. Watts taking charge and knocking it over on third contact. Set near side now for Fadrizi. Another dig for Gleese. This first point might be the best of the match. Fighting for it, it's going to pinball around. Ruben keeps it alive. Bump set for Haggerty. Down the line and got it cross court.
Keep on feeding her.
She had 9 kills in set number 4, and that's a big one for the first point here in the final set. Down the line, how about that find?
Yeah, Fedrizzi just pushing it back line as Gleese goes down. Gleese got hit in the face.
She face plant trying to get the dig.
Teeth are all still there. Addie Watts giving her a look like, you sure? And timeout's going to be taken by the shank to make sure.
Yeah, they were ready to serve it up, and
yeah, they're looking to make sure there's no blood.
So, I mean, don't want to use your timeout early necessarily, but you have to make sure that you're libero, your defensive specialist. And, I mean, I'll tell you what, I know that Jenna Gleese is for sure, well, she's a fighter because she's got to fight with 3 brothers.
They're still checking out that mouth, make sure.
Three brothers, by the way, Lee, part of quadruplets.
Oh, wow.
Jenna with the 3 boys of Rob, Luke, and Jack. Fighting tooth and nail, every day in that Gleese household.
Oh, come on. They all love each other.
They'll never admit it, though. So after that timeout, Shenango to serve it up with Fedrizzi. Watts able to dig it. Free ball sent by Haggerty. Peters will set near side. Looking Rubin. Long shot, and it's out.
How did Gleese get away from that?
To be honest, I'm not sure if she even intended to. If she did, impressive.
I agree with you.
This serve from Haggerty goes into the net. We're tied back at 2. Remember, best of 15. First to 15 win by 2.
And the rotation takes Haggerty out of the game right now. Into the game is Parad.
Bump set and a miss hit from Zan Quat. Haven't seen many of those from her today. Mental toughness from these teams after they've been going for nearly 2 hours. Free ball again sent from Neshannock by DiMuccio. Peters is going to set Rubin again. A little too close to the net. She has to push it over. Far side and a big swing, but it's out. Just long from Addie Watts, and she knew it.
She's the one that's going to have to take charge right now because Morozak and Haggerty both on the bench with the rotation right now.
Right, tough rotation. Serve again from Peters. Nogue's going to set middle. DiMuccio rejected. Kraus. The block kill.
Yeah, tried to go a little different there. I think I would have crossed over to Watt, but they chose DiMuccio. She gets blocked. Shenango in control here in the third set, up by 3.
They do go Watts this time, right down the line. Big point is that also gets Morozek back in the game. You had 2 top kill totals and Haggerty and Morozek out there for Neshannock for a bit. Peters, back set, looking for Rubin, deflected at the wall by Morozek and punched over by DiMuccio. Shenango another chance on the back line for Fedrizzi, right into the net. Point Neshannock. Zan Quat serving it up again. Carbo, another great dig in the back. Fedrizzi from the back line.
Wow.
Nogue got to it. Sent over by Morozek. Took a deflection, and it's going to work to her advantage.
How about the hip double from Fedrizzi from the back line? Then the break off the net. Tie game.
Another serve right at the Carbo. Push over from Rubin towards the back corner. Parad waiting for it. Morozek, roll shot over. And it's going to work. Back-to-back Maya Morozek kills. Neshannock back in the lead. 3 straight service points now from the junior Zan Quat. Goes at Rubin. They come near side. Off the net tape is Butchley's hit. Tough time for Nogue to set close to the net. Shenango get another attempt at it. Rubin long.
No fingertips. 5 straight.
Long floating serve too far. Quack goes to the bench, but gets the job done. Flips the score. It was 5-3 when she took the stripe.
George back in, Kraus back out.
7-6 as she leaves. Lenhart to serve. Right at Gleese. Second contact swing was basically a perfect set for Morozek.
Gleese again.
And then tried to tap it over. Gleese had a great effort. Morozek mishit it.
She has been everywhere. That's why she's got the white shirt on.
Lenhart to serve, tied at 7. Morozek a little behind her. She's able to get the swing on it. Lenhart with the dig. Gleese with possession for Neshannock now. DiMuccio tries to go cross court. Good dig from Peters. 50-50 ball. DiMuccio fighting for it. Possession still with Neshannock. Watts has to send it over. Swing from the back, Fedrizzi right in the net. Point Lancers.
DeGarbo comes back in on the back line. Libero, Kraus will have a seat. Lenhart will have a seat. Demuccio serving.
Went right at Ruben, who gets it back. Blocked down.
And it's Hannah. That Morozak? I believe it was.
The senior combo, Morozak and Watts were there. We'll give it to Morozak. I think you're right. Serve into the net from Demuccio. 5 errors, 1 in every set. She is nothing if not consistent.
Addie Kays, our service specialist, checking back in. Ruben will have a seat.
Yeah, she came in for Ruben earlier in the match. They're going to stick with that rotation. Set middle for Morozak. Tries to go right down Broadway. DeCarbo with the dig. Fedrizzi, deflection at the wall. Nogue tries to set Morozak again. Waiting for it was Peters. Fedrizzi will try another stab at it. Blocked. They said it was blocked. Shenango was off the net only. Play continues, and it's going to be a point Shenango.
Oh, boy, they can't believe it either. Tie game. They're playing with the other referee right now.
Once you don't get the call, Lee, you got to keep on playing though.
You can't react. You have to keep playing to the whistle.
Sprawling effort by Watts. Riley was able to get to it, but it ends up being a double contact on second touch. Give an ace in the big time moment for Addie Kays. Cats up 1. Nogue, good jump set. Watts able to punch it over and avoid the net and get it down.
Nice adjustment there by Watts. That set was a little bit too close to the net, but you said Watts using that left hand to punch it over as Haggerty checks back in at 10-all. The big 3 out there now.
Watts, Haggerty, and Morozak each with double-digit kills. Shenango, tough time getting this one over. Riley Watts able to dig it. Haggerty, not her strongest, but she finds the opening.
And Ruben on the bench right now.
Neshannock now up 1.
Look for Fedrizzi.
They look for her. She goes off the wall and down for the kill.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Ruben's checking back in.
$11-all. Set for Haggerty. Good dig by Maddie Long, but 50-50 ball, and it's won by Neshannock, but Shenango gets the point.
Morozak, I think they're saying her hand was over the net. Morozak hand was over the net. 12-11. Again, they can't believe it.
Neshannock with Haggerty. Keep feeding her.
Well, we're going to have a hard time picking up the Melee Chiropractic player of the game, aren't we?
Both play and player of the game are going to be fun discussions, plenty of options.
You might be handing out shirts in classrooms again.
Tied at 12. Bump set from Peters. Looking at Fedrizzi. It's long. Lancers 2 points away. Timeout. Shenango.
What a match.
Gives us a chance to catch our breath. Thank goodness.
Yeah. It's been intense, that's for sure. Yeah, it looks like Ruben's just out of gas over there, so I don't think she's going to be checking back in. So you're going to look for Fedrizzi right now. And on the other side, Haggerty's been just, since that 4th set, she's been on fire. Gleese has been playing an outstanding libero. So we'll see what happens here. 12-13, Neshannock leading with a 13-12 lead.
Haggerty, Morozak, and Watts each with 3 kills in this final set for Neshannock. Fedrizzi with 3 kills in the final set right now for Shenango. It has been a battle all match long, back and forth. Neshannock now 2 points away from getting a big section win on the road. Shenango had the big comeback in set number 4. Do they have gas for a couple more plays? Overpass on serve receive. Neshannock will have possession. Far side and a roll shot and a miss hit from Haggerty.
Not a good Sept, and Haggerty complex things with the miss hits. A tie game. Big point here.
And she can't believe it. You lose the focus for a half a second. I think she was so ready to slam it home. Bump set from Nogue. They'll give Haggerty. She did it again. And now match point Shenango.
Timeout, Neshannock.
Yeah, I think a good timeout.
Paunch's insurance timeout. Yeah, you can't take him home with you anyway, so you might as well ice the server as best you can. Set up the defense that you need.
And I think also give a chance for Haggerty to try to get out of her head. After back-to-back swings that she's made 1,000 times in practice, you know it's going through her head right now. But you got to forget that and get ready to make the next play, because Asher DeCarbo has had some challenging serves to receive all night.
And DeCarbo, chance to put this match away.
Match point coming. DeCarbo jump serve on the way. Into the net. The timeout works. And we continue. Nogue to serve now. Dug by Bryant. Peters, tough time getting to it. Bryant sends it over on the roll shot. Free ball sent back over by Neshannock. Peters bump set, looking for Dreezy. Off the wall and down. Split the wall.
Boy, the Dreezy made something out of nothing there. Not the best set in the world, and Ruben's going to check back in after drinking some water and getting some fluids in her.
She's back in the front line. Another match point for Shenango. Watts, dig, overpass, slam home!
No, it
says
it's out.
Net violation, Shenango. Net violation, Shenango.
Wow.
This match continues. The net did shake. I agree with the call, Lee. We continue at 15-all. Ace Haggerty.
Boy, twist and turns of this match. Twist and turns.
Timeout Shenango now, as Neshannock has set point waiting.
Wow.
Where do you begin? Just in this final set alone, looking like Neshannock was ready to take it. A couple of miss hits from their junior leader who has 18 kills tonight. Uncharacteristic. Kylie Rubin, been fighting dehydration, it looks like, for most of the night. In and out of the lineup, third and fourth set. She comes in, looks like they get the great kill to end it, but it hit the net on the follow-through. The ebbs and flows of volleyball, and you wonder why we enjoy it so much.
I don't know if I agree with you on that call, but nonetheless, it was called. So, match point for Haggerty.
We'll have to check the archives later. Here's Haggerty. Knuckleball serve. Tough time getting it. Tapped over, and it's a double contact. The lift called against Shenango. Neshannock victorious. 17-15 in the final set. They win in 5 sets. 21-25, 25-18, 22-25, 30-28, and 17-15. A match that no team deserved to lose on the road. Even their record to 1-1 in section play. We'll be back in a moment to recap it. The Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, Help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $25 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapies necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between, let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When a team needs to discuss their next move in a big game, coach calls a timeout. When you need to discuss your next move after your latest life endeavor, let Ponce's Insurance be your coach. At Ponce's Insurance, how we serve you is as important as the insurance we provide. Protecting those you love, the business you built, and the things you've earned. That's our job. At Ponce's Insurance online at poncesinsurance.com.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in Neshannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
One final time from Bill McNeese Gymnasium here at Shenango High School, a 5-set thriller in Section 1 of Class 2A. Neshannock wins the short game 17-15 and is victorious over Shenango 3-2. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson. Let's get a quick recap. Shenango wins the first set 25-21. Kylie Rubin with 8 of her 13 kills in that first set. Also had 3 aces in the first set. Ended up fighting through, looked like some dehydration maybe throughout the course of the game and a hot gymnasium. Fought through it as all these players did, but she was struggling in that third and fourth set especially. In the second set, Neshannock responded mainly because of Maya Morozak. 9 kills in that second set. Neshannock won it 25-18, even the match at 1 apiece. Set number 3, Shenango able to get back on top. A good balance. Rubin, Cassidy Peters with 3 kills from the setter position in that set as well. 25-22 the score in set 3. Set 4 got crazy. Neshannock leading, or it was tied 9-9. Neshannock goes on a 10-point run, leads 19-9. Shenango comes all the way back and even had some opportunities at a match point, but ends up falling short. Shenango falling short to Neshannock 30-28 in that fourth set. And then the fifth and final set, it looked like Shenango had match point, but net violation called on a hit. Believe it was from Kylie Rubin. That would have been the game ender. And Neshannock ends up getting the final point and wins the final set 17-15. And down there on the court, Maya Morozak, our play of the game. We're going to give it to her. I believe it was in the third set. A little nifty left-handed tip over the net with the offhand. Impressive work from Maya. She also had those 9 kills in set number 2 as kind of the consolation. Great job from Maya Morozak, our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. Maley Chiropractic proud to present the 2 Maya Morozak of Neshannock. Video of tonight's play of the game will be on our website and possibly also on the Trib Live High School Sports Network standout platform on Twitter and Instagram. You can view tonight's play of the game and the whole list of plays of the game online at lcsportsnet.com. Click on Play of the Game. Congratulations again to Maya Morozak of Neshannock High School for tonight's Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game. And you also saw down there our LCAP Player of the Game award going to Marin Haggerty. Finishes with a match-high 18 kills, including the 9 big kills there in set number 4 that really set the stage for the Neshannock comeback in the 4th and 5th set victory. Marin Haggerty, our LCAP Player of the Game. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership and LC SportsNet are proud to honor Marin Haggerty for our Player of the Game award this evening. Marin received a customized t-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone in recognition of tonight's Player of the Game award. You can view our full list of Players of the Game at lcsportsnet.com and click on Player of the Game. Congratulations again, Marin Haggerty, the LCAP Player of the Game. LCAP, changing lives. Some other stats real quick. Haggerty, the 18 kills, leading all players tonight. Also had a pair of aces. Maya Morozak, 16 kills. 10 kills for Addie Watts, 8 for Zan Quat for Neshannock. For Shenango leading the way, Emily Fedrizzi really picked up and fighting through the injury down the stretch as well. 18 kills for Fedrizzi in the match to lead all Shenango Wildcats. Kylie Rubin finishing with 13 kills and 4 aces for Shenango, who are now 1-1 in section play to match Neshannock, also at 1-1 in the section. And that's just how I think basically every section match is probably going to look this year, Lee. 5-set thrillers. Neshannock's already had a pair of them.
Yeah, there's going to be a rematch too. So
yes.
Yeah, hopefully we might be back at that one at Neshannock High School. We'll see how the schedule plays out later on in the next month probably.
Yeah, it's middle of October. We were looking at that, and I'll tell you what, glad we can be here tonight, and would not surprise if we end up at Neshannock for this match.
I said 4 or 5 sets. Don't be surprised, and we went with the 5-set thriller, and Shenango coming all the way back in set 4. Being down 19-9. We said just get back and make it competitive, and they came back and won the whole set. And then set 5 could have been anybody's match. Couple calls, but both teams getting the calls of the referees that didn't go their ways. So nonetheless, that's how it works. And the Neshannock, great victory.
And again, people always ask what's my favorite sport to broadcast. For matches like this tonight is why volleyball is for sure the answer. Hope you enjoyed it tonight. I know we certainly did here. Hopefully you can enjoy the archive as well anytime you want at lcsportsnet.com. Lee, real quick, just any final thoughts before we wrap up tonight?
It's going to be fun, the rematch, that's for darn sure. You said, this section is just going to be brutal. So just a fun match. Thanks to everybody here at Shenango High School for taking great care of us, and looking forward to Friday Night Football.
We'll be at Mohawk for that one. Neshannock against Mohawk. We'll have Wilmington against Greenville on Saturday. Yes, thanks to Jan Budai and everybody here at Shenango. Thanks to Coach Dugan and Coach Bollinger for all of their help as well in getting us set up and getting all this great information. Thanks to our producer, cameraman extraordinaire, Mr. Everything, Aaron Viciano, for getting everything on the air time and time again. Applause is never big enough for Mr. Viciano. For my partner, Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson signing off one final time. Your final score, Neshannock, 3-2 over Shenango. High school volleyball. Glad to bring it to you on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.